Discreet hideouts, minimum local support. Modern tech terror groups change tack. In JK exclusive terror groups have changed their strategy in Jammu and Kashmir to avoid grabbing attention, according to top intelligence sources. Terrorists with links to Pakistan's The Resistance Front TRF, a shadow group of Lashkar-Toiba, killed 26 tourists in Pahalgam on April 22. Earlier, the terrorists relied heavily on locals for logistics, including food, shelter, and intelligence. Recent trends, however, indicate a shift towards minimizing direct engagement with civilians to avoid detection by security, said sources. Breaking news: Army, Police CRPF launch joint cordon and search operations in forest ranges to track down Pahalgam attack perpetrators. Tejinder Sadi shares more details. Kritsween Army Pahalgam terrorist attack CRPF Kashmir pic. Twitter.com OLYP1PTL2F News 18 CNN News 18 April 29, 2025 Nanan terrorists now operate in small, discrete cells. Instead of relying on broad community support, terror groups use a smaller network of ideologically aligned professionals. Huge amounts of food is bought from local shops and 3 diversions are used before the ration reaches the hideout. These hideouts are built in such a way that even a person standing outside it cannot make out that terrorists are staying inside, said sources. Terror groups have developed advanced infrastructure to sustain operations independently. Recent operations, such as the busting of a hideout in Kupara Sidoranala forest, led to uncovering of large caches of arms, ammunition, and survival supplies. This indicates prepositioned resources for prolonged sustainability, said sources. The Perpanjal Range and dense forests in Rajaraipunj provide natural cover for fortified hideouts. This allows militants to evade security forces and reduce reliance on urban or village-based support. Breaking news: India tightens trade ties with Pakistan, plans to stop imports through third countries. Palavigosh Grihatul with latest pic. Twitter.com Nuits V5G News 18 CNN News 18 April 29, 2025 Nanan groups such as the LET also use drones to smuggle weapons and supplies across the line of control LOC. It helps them bypass traditional supply chains that depend on locals. To evade crackdowns on terror financing, groups have diversified their funding sources, said sources. Security agencies also report a growing link between terrorism and drug trafficking. The terrorists use money from heroin and hashish sales to fund operations. This reduces their need for external funding from Pakistan or local donations, they said. Breaking news: PM Modi to chair crucial CCS meeting at 7 LKM tomorrow, followed by a cabinet meet. Key decisions expected. Breaking news: PM Modi CCS cabinet meeting. Grihatul pic. Twitter.com 3:38 OPF1K News 18 CNN News 18 April 29, 2025 Nanan modern terror modules priorities operational secrecy through encrypted communication where terrorists use offline apps such as Telegram for coordination. Like in the recent 2025 Pahalgam attack, handlers in Pakistan communicated via borrowed local phones to evade surveillance, said sources. Instead of public rallies or social media announcements, recruitment is now discreet. They target marginalized youth through covert indoctrination in madrasas or online platforms, said sources. Swipe left for next video. While the Kashmir Valley remains a focus, terror groups have expanded operations to Jammu. Attacks in Rajouri and Poonch 2023-2025 targeted security convoys using IEDs and ambushes. They point to improved tactical planning without local informants, said sources, adding, groups like LET increasingly deploy Pakistani terrorists with military-grade training. They are reducing dependence on local recruits. For example, the Pahalgam attackers included foreign operatives guided by Sajid Jut. The anonymity of part-time operatives makes identification difficult, as they lack prior police records. Reduced human intelligence networks hinder preemptive operations. Moreover, despite a 2021 LOC ceasefire, Pakistan-based handlers continue to guide operations, sources said. Latest blogs